Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
Hello, මගේ රත්තරන් යාළුවනේ කොහමද? හොඳින් ඉන්නවද ඔයගොල්ලෝ?
දැන් ඔයනවා ඔයාට හායි හායි එනවා ඩිස් එක අයින් ගන්න ඩිස් එක හිටියොත් බෑ ලයිව් එක තවත් ලැග් ගෙන එක ඩිස් එක හිටියොත් තව මොනවද වගේ ඕන් වෙලා තියෙන ලබ්බෝ මේක ඔන් කර ඔෆ් කරලා දාන්න තව මොනවද ඕන් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ ඒක ඕන් වෙන ඕන එක හරි ඕන් නැති ඒක ඔෆ් කරගමු හරි को सीओसी ගහන්න තමයි හිටියේ මේ ගේම් එක ඕන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ බං PC එකේ මල්ල සාපයක් බං ඔය ගේම් එක ඕන් වෙන්නේ ඉතින්
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Sebastian එමයි ගහගත්තේ lazy boys.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
අන්න.
There goes Luma. Reparo. You're better than that! Reparo.
Levioso! Potato! Like a winner!
Reparo.
Mind the one!
Potato.
Big hits that round.
නවින්
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Request complete.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
That's it!
Levioso.
දිනති හයි.
Excellent form.
Levioso. Accio.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
දොරැරෙන්න පුතේ. ආය. අමාරු බා ඒ ගේම් මේ ගේම් එකේ සවුන්ඩ් ඇහෙනව නේද බොයිස් ඔයාලට මේ හිතන ඇහෙනවා කියලා
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
අංජු හයි
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be,
Incendio.
Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate. and keep your wand steady.
Incendio.
Good work.
Reparo dagamu ayin karala e venuda repair venuda dagamu.
Incendio!
හරි එකක් තියෙනවා දැන් එක ඇටැකින් ස්පෙල් එකක් තියෙනවා ලේසියි.
Revelio!
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
What was it? Thought you could sneak past me, hey? I've caught you.
Ayyo, prefect nang buhom mamay ba?
We must remain unseen.
Atana kiri kala kani kani kinno.
Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Good gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is...
Revelio! Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne.
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room.
මේ වෙලාවට අපිට ඕනේ රෙපෙරා ඕනි වෙයිද නෑනේ. පේනට මේක තාගමු. රෙපෙරා පදේ බබ්ලා ඕනේ ඉතින්.
Where might this lead?
What is this?
Revelio! Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
අනේ හොගා. Ali Ali. Hi hi. Ane ho.
Levioso. Protego. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio. Revelio. Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Revelio.
What happened there?
Revelio.
Game එකේ හොඳයි නම් ගේම් එක මම ලයිබ්‍රරි ඇඩ් කරගත්ත විතරයි. හොඳයිද ගේම් එක? හොග්වට් ගේම් එක හොඳයි මේ ටික බෝරින් සීන් එකක් තියෙනවා. I don't know කොහොමද දන්නේ. බෝරින් සාමාන්‍ය අර නිකන් ආතල් එකේ ගහන්න පුළුවන් ගේම් එකක් නෑ නෙමෙයි. මට හිරි මෙතන ඉන්න ලොට්ටා එන්ට බලන්න එක එක්කෙනා ඊළඟ
Protego. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Reparo.
අම්මා ඩවුටු වැටුණා නේද පුතේ
Protego.
හරි ancient magic pull කරගත්තා අපි. ආර කබල් සීජේ මොකෝ වෙන්නේ?
It is a book after all.
GT online live ගහන්න නැද්ද? මම දැක්කා Discord එක ඔයා කරනවා. ඒ online නෙමෙයි bro. ඒ මේ 5M play කරද්දි පෙන්නන GT online play කරනවා වගේ කියලා. online ගහනවා. මම live දානවා අඩුයි බා. මම දාන්නෝනේ අලුත් update එක දාන්න ඕනේ පොඩ්ඩක්.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Calling ancient magic pulong is taken.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
No matter.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I
I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Maru. Tapi yang commander room dia, command room kira.
Looking a bit scruffy today, aren't we?
Revelio.
Maru ba? Rồi đây một cái con nè, bảo một con này đi. Mr. Knight, hi, welcome to stream.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
හරි අපි බලමු ඊළඟ quest මොනවද තියෙන්නේ කිසිම quest හරි දැන් inventory මොනවද තියෙන්නේ මත්මේස් වගේ තියෙනවා හරිද අර වෙනට එක ඩිෆෙන්ස් 7ක් තියෙනෝයි නිමිල්ලා ටික
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
She growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
Professor Sudulunu.
A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic leap. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
TNA පුළුවන් හැම වෙලාවෙම අර ඔය ගහ මොකක්ද දන්නේ නැහැ බලන්න.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
They'd be relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it.
Revelio.
You're not hopeless.
Ugh, what am I missing?
But I don't think that really.
I think so too. Especially if you're a really good flyer.
In fact, I think she quite likes me. And I'm even more horrible.
Thanks for that.
අරුට අතල්ලක් දෙයි බලමු. අර දෙන්නේ නැද්ද මං කාටත් අතල්ලක් එක? හරි අපි බලමු ඊළඟ ක්වෙස්ට් එක මොකක්ද කියලා. What is this?
I tried transforming a rabbit into a guinea.
කොස්ස හොයන්න ස්ටීම් වින්ටර් සේල් එක මොකද ගත්තේ නැද්ද? නෑ බබා මම මොකුත් ගත්තේ නෑ තාම බලන්න ඕනේ. හොඳ එකක්.
Accio.
මෝස්ට්‍රෝන් ඕනි පස්සේ මට මතක හැටියට මොනවා.
Revelio. Accio.
Hello, Tuhina. Thank you. Follow එකට Tuhina. Thank you. TikTok එක live දෙනවද? ඔව් TikTok live දෙනවා මේ live. TikTok එකෙත් ඉන්න යාළුවේ. Kick එකෙත් ඉන්න TikTok එකෙත් ඉන්න. Kick එකේ තියෙන Ezio gaming කියලා. Kick එකේ තියෙනවා.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty.
TikTok එකේ තියෙන Ezio stream
I'm
කියලා.
well, thank you.
Kick
I
එකේ
was
තියෙන
there,
Ezio gaming
and I
කියලා.
saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the
Facebook
Three
අදල.
Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Saranai stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like
Wait a minute,
Rookwood and
Bruce,
Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Hello.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps
Hi,
understandably would not
Hi,
discuss
Hirua.
details with the student.
Thank you.
I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefied!
Stupefied.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Stop! Please! Stop!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Ha ha! Time to teach! We can hold them off! Expulso!
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this money!
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
You all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols?
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
Instead, what should I do now? The flames make the pyre sink.
I am curious about these pyres. Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed.
If I'm honest, I wish I had
Revelio. Accio.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow this. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, You'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around. Proficiency in potions are two things.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a... Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Great favor.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember. Prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows. This will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of the term.
Aku baru bilang quest. Expelliarmus appearance okay kan. Ayo diambil lah. Harry की story එකට කද යන්නේ ඕකේ නෑ Harry की story එක නෙමෙයි වෙන්නේ. ඒක වෙන පොරොන story එකක් යන්නේ. Harry ගෑවිලා වන්නේ නැතුව.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
I'd hate transfiguration if it wasn't for Weasley. He definitely takes the fear out.
මේ කරන්න දිහන්න අම්මට සිරියකෝ පොඩ්ඩකින් මේක 10 ඩොජ් 10ක් නෙවුනේ අපි යන් ක්වෙස්ට් වලට ගිහිල්ලා හරි මේක ඇත්තවත් නෑ මේක DLC එකක් එනවා කියලා ඒගොල්ලෝ දාලා තිබ්බ මේ ඒ හැරිගේ සීන් එක මම හිතන්නේ Hogwarts Legacy 2 එකේදී ඒක එනවා ඇත්තේ මේ DLC එකේ දෙන්නේ මේ ඊළඟ ගේම් එකේ එන්නේ
Revelio.
Haunted toilet. Haunted toilet.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can
make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Championship round, I guess. Hi.
Potato. Levioso. Is that all you've got? Bring it. Levioso. Potato. Levioso. You're better than that. Accio.
ගහන්න බැරුවනේ මේ වෙනට දෙන්නේ ක්වෙස්ට් වලට යන් ක්වෙස්ට් වලට ගිහිල්ලා හැකඩ් ගේ 10ක් කියලා දෙන්නේ try again apa we cost level ini. Confringo kan Confringo kan gini kan nih kata ukuran nggak ada. Boleh roger orang.
Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Stupefy. Incendio.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
That's it!
Accio. Incendio.
Good one!
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
හරි අපි ඊළඟට බලමු මොකක්ද තියෙන්නේ කියලා මේක ග්‍රේට් හෝල් එකට යන්න ආවෝ ඩොච් කරන්නේ නෑ බම්මා කොම්ප්‍රොට්
Revelio.
ඒක පොඩ එක්ස්පෙලියාමස් පස්සේ දාන්න වෙයි. පොඩ පස්සට දාම එක්ස්පෙලියාමස්. අපි ගිහලා මේක හම්බෙමු බලන්න මොකක්ද මේ සීන් එක කියලා. ගේම් එක අවුලක් නැහැ. ගේම් එක පොඩ්ඩක්වත් කම්මැලි නෑ. මේ බය කියන්නේ එක දිගට ගහනවා නම් අර එපා වෙන මිෂන් තියෙනවා මේක දැක්ක නෝ. ඩොච් කරන 10 දෙනෙක් ඩොච් කරන්න. ඉතින් එනිමිල අපිට හොයාගන්න නැත්තම් ඉස්සෙල්ලා මේ කොස්ස අන්ලොක් කරගන්න. කොස්ස හරිය මොකක් හරි අර ටට්ටක් කරේ එහෙම යන්න පුළුවන් තැන් ටික අන්ලොක් කරගත්තා නම් පට්ට ලේසියි මට. මේ ඩොච් කරන්න කියලා තියෙන අර ප්‍රොටෙක්ට් එක යූස් කරන්න නෙමෙයි. එන ඇටැක් ඩොච් කර පැන පොත්ගුල්ලෙක් දැක්කත් ඌ පොත්ගුල්ලෙක් බා.
Incendio.
Tengo que con este actino, ¿no? ¿Qué pasó?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
मैं इन्हें में Hogwarts से ले गांजा कहाँ पहुँ मैं इन्हें क्या कर वैस Hogwarts से ले गांजा क्या हुआ मोहम्मद अरे वो यार वो क्या है उसको चिल्ले के
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
You there? Yes, you.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Nah, me Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Revelio, did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
In the
Never
kitchen.
will understand
What could they
students.
want?
Plenty of found themselves a bit peckish, likely. You know how hungry
Certainly
growing
makes
you-
rookies.
Here's a welcome treat. It smells glorious in here. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Revelio. Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Pardon me, but can you point me to the rubbish?
None such was just about to dispose of today's collection. It's towards the back. Help yourself, I suppose.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Hello. Can you point me in the direction of the rubbish?
Towards the other end of the kitchen. If it's not taken out yet, just follow your nose. You'll find it soon enough.
Nó hồ rồi là kìa nè.
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat!
Mua kitchen này có mà khăn hết.
What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Boo. Narak chứ. Mấy cái quen phải gà này.
There's nothing like a meal prepared by a house elf.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
අයියෝ මේකත් එක්ක කැලියන්නත් ඕනිද? එපා වෙනවා බං මූත් එක්ක කැලියන්න ගියාම.
Never been as level-headed as I am now.
සෝහනකට ඇවිල්ලා දෙන්නේ. කැලේට.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsed. Do let us pass. We brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the headless hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
My mortal life was never this entertaining.
Holma.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
You make this.
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
ආයේ පරේ මෙන්න මේ පැත්තට ගිහිල්ලා දියවලු.
Revelio.
Young Jack. For you.
අන්න දිනවලු.
And then I must be the one to clean up.
Good job.
Revelio.
Well, we're not through with you.
රෙවලියෝ ජාම් එකක් තියෙද්දි ඇයි බං අපි
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe
ආයි
congratulations are in
බින්ඩි
order.
සිටි දීපියව.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
මම ඉදාගෙන හොඳ නින්දක් දාමු I think කික් එකේ ලයිව් එක යනවා කියලා මට ෂුවරුත් නෑ පොඩ බලලා එන්න කික් ඉන්න අවුල නැහැ. හැබැයි කික් එකේ පැය භාගයක් ලයිව් එක පැය භාගයකින් තියෙන්නේ. Yeah.
In my blood, my mother said, from her side at least.
You try coming up with clever passwords day in, day out. Not as easy as it looks.
I don't find potions.
What a striking face. You're...
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
You know, it does help to look at the thing while you're stirring.
What are you up to now?
Oh, don't tell me. That's muggle fashion, isn't it? Can always tell. So very drab.
Revelio.
කොහොම නිදාගන්න සීන් එක කරන්න දන්නේ නැහැ.
I can't go up there. Seems that's off limits to me.
අම්මට සිරි මේ තියෙන පිල්ලමගේ පැත්තට යන්නේ. මෙතන ගහලාමගේ පැත්තට යන්නේ.
Suppose I'm not allowed up there.
Tried to summon the pepper at dinner last week and dropped a pudding into our prefect's lab. Not sure.
Levioso!
Me or her.
I fell asleep in Transfiguration once. Professor Weasley woke me up and I had drool all over.
කොහොමද අපි සෙටින් වලින් හොයමු බලන්න. Here, you can. Freaking.
Couldn't transfigure my way out of that.
Protego! Revelio!
Yes, I was in the midst of a lovely dream.
බල්ලලා ගහලා තියෙනවද? අපෝ ගහලා තියෙනවා මට එපායි. කක්කේ.
Portraits in the castle don't always have something interesting to say, but many of them do chatter on nonetheless.
මම කොහොමද බං ඔය ගේම් එකේ මන් 3-4 පාර කෙරුවේ ඔය සීන් එකට එපා වෙනවා බං අර උදේ කරගන්න බෑ ඉන්නේ එපා වෙනවා මේ ගේම් එකේ හරි දැන් තේරුණා සීන් එක
You look simply glorious. Let me guess. Villa blood.
AI set නැද්ද ඒ කියන්නේ
I need to get some dragon hide gloves for her monitor.
Monk wine is not my favorite.
She must be miserable.
Do I have to tell
Although, not
to
one.
use it on other people?
මේ සෙට් නැද්ද කියන්නේ අපෝනේ මට වල්ලල්ල සෙට් වුණේ
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
මේ කොහෙද
You can't imagine
රේවන් ග්ලෝ ටවර් එක මේ රේවන් ග්ලෝ මේක තියෙන්නේ ගන්න ඉතින් මේ රෙවන් ග්‍රෝ ටවර් එකදී එවත් රේවන් ප්‍රෝ මේකට යන්න පුළුවන් ට්‍රොෆී රූම් එක ඒ වුණාට ගේම් එකේ එන්වයරන්මන්ට් එක ලස්සන එක්ස්ප්ලෝර් කරන්න ඒ ආර්ක එන්වයරන්මන්ට් ලස්සනයි ලල්ලාගේ පා වෙන්න සීන් එකක් තියෙන්නේ බං මේ
Revelio. Revelio.
Like in Hogsmeade before 1714. I'd imagine things were far less orderly.
මේ දෙන්න බොයි අර මේකේ තියෙන
Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
මේක තියනවා මොනවද පොයින්ට් වගේ සීන් එකක්
Revelio. Revelio.
Thank you, following. Vanish, thank you, following. Thank, hi. Okay, na ini bang quest tigak na ini apa? Ini daga. Mangiane tapi angko selalu yang bermain website de mega han experience पे mega sell कर ले Pada bangkaran enak kan enak modify lah di ini bah hebat tuh ya kan ya
I think it's for the best.
Incendio!
Udah wahino. Udah wahino.
But don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try.
I thought Professor Black would get rid of
There's something in there.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so... Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I'd like to open a shop.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I'm glad there's a Slytherin in charge.
Lenora! I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
My family.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Hello, Nellie. You seem excited about something.
The Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
If only a new student would... kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Accio! Lumos! Levioso! Revelio!
රස්ටෝගේ ගේම් එකක් ගහන්න නේද මට රස්ට් නෑ බා එහෙම ගේම් එකක් ගහන්න නැති මගේ තියෙන එක ගේම් එකක් දාගන්න තමයි ඉඩ තියෙන්නේ ඒ ගේම් එක ගහලා ඉවර කරලා ගේම් ගහට බෑ බා එක ගේම් එකක් ගහලා ඉවර වෙන්න
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
පායුනෝ බං කෝස්සන්න නැතුව මෙහෙම මෙහෙම ගියා මගේ තත්ත්වය
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for
ඔය
Zenobia's
සින් කියන
gobstones.
මගේ තියෙන එක ගේම් එකකට විතරයි බං ඉඳ එක්ක GTA
Accio! Levioso!
Oh, ඒක try කරලා දින්න බා. ඒක මම එක සැරයක් ගැව්වා. වෙනසක් නැහැ ගම් ගේම් එකේ. මොන සත්වෙම ඉන්නෝ GTA Enhance එකේ. ඒක තමයි වෙනස.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Incendio. Accio.
Paano mana rogo dia ko akan beri nama.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Kamera keserට එන්න බෑ ඒකයි. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Revelio. Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Rattleby must have nearly wet himself when you won it.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstone.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small,
project.
අර හොත් ඉවරයක් කළා දම්පා. Waren Forbidden Forest ගිහිල්ලා ගහගන්න යන්න වෙනවා හරියන්නේ ඈ
Yes.
Incendiario. Incendio.
Defense against the dark arts.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay in practice. Expelliarmus, you seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
ලක්දිව් හයි මොකෝ වෙන්නේ
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Protego.
මකුළුවෙක්නි මේ කී සෙබෙන්නේ නෑ බං එලට මල එපා එනකොට මේ පැත්තෙන් යන්න ඕන කියලා ගන්න
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. But...
Another puzzle. Jackdaw could solve this so cleverly. Accio. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. That platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
Protego. Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Protego. Accio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Asian, din sir, hi.
Revelio.
Hey, madam, tengok nak kita nak.
Oh, behind the rock. There's the symbol.
Thank you, like Colton.
Protego! Accio! It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Ini Luna ni, ya lu. Bayauna apa? Api. Hey, mau kau ini apa? Game yang kahal.
Protego! Accio! It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Revelio! Accio! Revelio. Protego. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Incendio. Accio.
Oh, nanti baru bukan nonne.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio!
Oh, nanti baru bukan nonne.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Accio! Levioso!
තටි උඹ උන්ට ගහගන්න බෑක් විතර යනවා ඔබ
Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso. Potato. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Potato. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jack... Accio. Revelio. There's a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. I need to look around for the symbol.
Seri යන්න location එක අපි
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Incendio! Expelliarmus with some boots. Protego! Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
අපෝ ලොකුම සුන්දරම් ඕකුණ හෙන්නම සාපයක් ඈ
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Accio! unnerving. I've seen this before. The Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isidora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Talent.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
විමෝක්ෂ අම්මට අඩු ප්‍රභායි මොකද වෙන්නේ ඉන්නෝ ෆ්ලයින් ක්ලාස් යන් එතනට යන්න
You need to learn the pulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Pulso. කාලෙකින්නේ ඔව් කාලෙකින් පොට්ටරිගේ ඉස්කෝලේ නම් මරු පොට්ටරි ඉස්කෝලට ආව යාළුවෝ පොට්ටා
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up, 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 you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ha! Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here. And where have you two been? Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough! Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
හරි බොයිස් අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් හොක්ස්මීඩ් වලට ගිහිල්ලා අපි හොක්ස්මීඩ් වලට යන්නේ මොන විස් මේ මෙතෙන් ගිහිල්ලා ඉංගින් කොස් අරගෙන අපේ ආගේ කොෂ ගපු කොෂ
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require... assistance with a delivery. I thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
But at what cost? What's more powerful? I question anyone teaching defense. Why take such an interest?
Dark wizards.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. Incendio!
Hai bos, nama Fingers, ada mengenai lagi ntar kan? Kita udah lagi set dengan manggilin nah modem. Bye bye. Gaya, goodbye. Gaya, bye bye. Ini manggil bye. Bye boys.